and going back a little bit to where you're saying, what do you look for in deals as well? We're less concerned about going in cap rates as we are what's the story behind the property and what's our exit. A lot of times we'll underwrite to whatever the pricing is they give us, and we'll see what the returns are on what we think we can do. And then we'll alter our purchase based on where we can exit. So we'll almost back into it. So if that offer is a 2 cap or a 10 cap, it makes a difference. Obviously, I don't want to buy a stabilized 2 cap unless it's a crazy value add story, but within reason, if it's a 4.5 cap, but I know I can make, my investors, let's just say, just for argument's sake, a 15 IRR, and it's a really great location and we really like it, I'm okay with that. Yeah. But conversely, I'm not going to just offer a 5.5 cap because that's the market and it's a deal I like, but on paper, it's going to return a 10 IRR. So we're less focused going in. We like more of, why is this being brought to me over somebody else? Why am I winning this deal over somebody else? What's the backstory behind the property?
I would get paranoid at that point in time. Do y'all do that?
But we do get paranoid. So every marketed deal, we're, first off, this is another funny thing too, especially now as, the rise of social media and all this stuff, every deal that with a 506C that gets blasted out there, we weren't the highest offer, but we won on our reputation. Get the fuck out of here. You're telling me every single person that's ever won a deal won it on reputation?
Yeah.
It happens now and again. Yes,
and everybody's conservative.
Being on the buy side, I guarantee you, but you've no way of knowing. So the broker's going to tell you that because they want you to feel good. They don't want to say, hey guys, by the way, you paid 10% more than anybody else.
Yeah.
You go, fuck, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
They don't want you to retrade in 30 days or 45 days. So, so you're going to get slung some bull every now and again. But, that's why, we do get paranoid because it's okay. Market a deal. Why did we win this? And it's like, okay, better have a fucking good answer to that. And, the last marketed deal that we bought was our 320 unit deal in Jacksonville, Florida. And the reason was broker that sold it typically sells Class A stuff. So it gained a lot less traction. It was in a slightly higher crime area than most people are comfortable with. But our manager was actually born in that submarket. So she was like, guys, I'm telling you, compared to 3 years ago, this isn't even the same. She also managed 3 other deals in the same area. So she knew that area like the back of her hand. Also, it was not only a value add play, we could cut costs on the expense side, even though taxes were going up 80%. So we had a lot of different things going for us. And we felt very comfortable, even with it being a marketed deal. We were like, okay, we feel like we have a justifiable, significant competitive advantage to other people that are buying this property. Whereas if you just gave me a deal that was bought 3 years ago, they put in, 5 a door into exteriors, they did 10% of interiors, and you're selling it to me at a tax adjusted 5 cap, I don't know where my competitive advantage is. I've got to find that. So, a lot of times we look for, the backstory of the property more than, the nitty gritty financials. So, the last 2 deals we bought in Columbus were one of them, the guy fucked up royally and was like 80% occupied. It was his last deal. He was getting fined like $1,000 a day by the city from all the violations.
Wow.
And we were able to come in, and because we had bought a property around the corner that we were fixing up, we bought a 130 unit property vacant that we were fixing up and rehabbing and stuff. We had a super good relationship with the city. So we were able to come in, quell their concerns and say, hey, we are going to fix this, but you got to stop. And they were like, okay. I mean, it wasn't that simple, but they were like, okay. And we were just buying it for a super low cost basis compared to recent trades. We bought that for, I think, like 30 a door. We're going to be all in for like low 40s, mid 40s. There's properties trading anywhere from 60 to 83 a door, similar vintage around the corner. Yeah. So, and that's, that deal's got hair on it. We're not going to sit here and say that it may take more, or we may have to adjust capital. Guarantee we're going to have to move money around. But that's something we felt confident in because we were doing 130 unit vacant property around the corner. We were already 8 months into it. Felt good with the area, already had a relationship with the manager, similar size properties to other ones we had taken down, and just a really good backstory. Because we bought that deal, that same broker brought us another deal around the corner that was off market. First call, Similar price point, a little bit higher, but stable. The guy bought it out of receivership, just got it occupied, hadn't done any renovations over the last 5 years, just got it occupied, did what he had to do. So it was just to come in, rebrand, interior value add, push rents play. So it's just, things like that is what we look for, where it's, I didn't even, I didn't mention cap rates. I didn't mention rents. I didn't mention, going in yields. It was more of a, where's the value to be had, and, what is our play on top of that?
Yeah.